Ms. Short?
Yes, Your Honor. Trying to turn on the microphone.
There you go.
I have spoken to the state about this issue, Your Honor. I identified two different, and we're not in agreement. I've identified two different portions of the tape. Overall, it's about a minute and a half that's in dispute. Probably, I believe that there's a hearsay statement at 6:48 of the phone interview. In the car interview, there's just basically what I feel is an argument of future dangerousness that's completely irrelevant, made by Investigator Dennis. These, again, Your Honor, these are on taped statements made by D'Angelo White. Typically in trials, in my experience, prior statements are not just played to the jury. So, but I've noticed throughout this trial that the state, that is the way, their preferred method of impeaching their own witnesses. So if we're going to proceed on that method, which I don't necessarily agree with, I just think we need to clean up those two small areas. One area that has hearsay and one that has inappropriate argument of future dangerousness.
How long have you had this particular recording, Mr. Sharp?
I've had it for over a year.
Why the motion at this point in time then?
Your Honor, I'm not articulating this correctly, I don't think. In trial, we have.
Well, I'm asking.
I'm explaining, Your Honor.
I'm asking you because here's the court's concern. You could have filed this as a motion months ago.
I wouldn't think that we were going to just.
No, that's not the point. If you think something's going to come up.
I didn't think it would come up.
Well, you filed it now, so you obviously. Because you've identified a course.
I've been sitting in trial.
Mr. Sharp, because you've identified a course of behavior. So you should have filed it way before the witness is close to getting on the stand. Do you understand that?
The witness. Well,
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Do you practice in federal court?
No, I don't. But can
I can tell you, this would not happen.
Can I?
This would not happen.
Okay. Your Honor, I don't think that the statements would be played in totality like this in federal court, quite honestly.
That may be true, but that does not relieve you of the responsibility to timely file a motion and it's just not wait till the last minute.
I'm not waiting till the last minute, Your Honor. I am not anticipating that we're about to discuss a slideshow.
Focus. We ain't got to that yet.
All right.
Focus. I'm focusing on your behavior at this point in time. I'm not saying to you that the information is not any less invalid, but it's the timing that's a problem. It's a problem, and since you
I wouldn't think that we would be admitting these things, but since I've seen these things, these statements, these out-of-court statements being admitted, I've taken it upon myself. A couple weeks ago, you said to us, please flag things in advance. I took that to heart.
This is not in advance. This is not in advance. This is like we got a jury sitting here. You all didn't get here at 1 o'clock. I told you to be here at 12:30.
I've been here.
I know that you were here early, and I know why you were here early.
Okay.
So, but focus. The focus is on why didn't we file this stuff months ago, and let's wind it out and air it out at that point in time. Okay. So, I'm going to ask the state their issue on this. Are you cutting this out? Did you have discussions with Mr. Sharp, Madam?
We did have discussions.
When?
This morning.
That's too late. The evidence is excluded. The evidence is excluded. I'm going to exclude because I told you that this was going to happen.
We reached out to them.
No. We're excluding that. And I'm going to exclude the PowerPoint that you all submitted. Well, you're not going to wholesale introduce it.
We had no intention. Your Honor,
All right.
let me just be very clear. We did not intend to introduce this PowerPoint today. I personally reached out via telephone and called at least 2 members of the defense team and asked them to call me
But you all should not be identifying this stuff the moment of trial while the jury's sitting in a box. This is the last, I am not gonna tolerate this any further. If you don't get together with your colleagues and flag issues and resolve them promptly, and if I have to take them up, remember, I can exclude them, we'll work the weekends, or we'll do a combination of both. So this time, I'm gonna exclude those two sections.
Your Honor, Mr. Atkins, he confronted this witness with those sections. I last week let them know that we were introducing that.
If the exhibit's not ready and you haven't made, and you, no, well, Mr. Shart's got objections to it.
But Judge, Mr. Sharp can get in and have our evidence excluded every day that he makes an objection
No.
at midnight, and then comes in and says.
Well, then you all should have gotten your stuff together before then. Some of our juries, please. Some of our juries. Have a seat, madam. Have a seat. You better exclude that, and next time, make sure you're prepared.
Judge, I
Make sure you're prepared next time. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm just not. We are starting right now. It's 1:20.
we
So
have talked to them. We have said we don't agree.
then
with
file a
that.
motion and get it before me, and we'll take it up. Both of you all have equally responsibility
It is
to
not
do that.
inadmissible. The information they are seeking.
Oh, it's going to be inadmissible right now.
I'm saying, Judge, that you said to file a motion. There's nothing.
I'm not gonna have any more discussion about this, madam. I'm
We
not.
talked to them this morning
I don't.
about that.
Well, you know what?
And I attempted to try to talk to them earlier this week.
Well, then that's why we have to.
Your Honor, so the court punishes the state because the defense.
I'm not punishing anybody, but you know, but prior preparation prevents poor performance.